We are walking through the parking lot on our way into Dorney Park for opening day of Grand Carnivale. And we're walking right past where they keep the floats. Sneak peek. Do you see anything new?
I can't see past the fence.
I don't know if anything's new from last year or not. But we're gonna find out.
I think it looks the same.
I don't know, I don't remember that dragon. We'll have to look back on last year's video and see, but I don't remember a dragon like that.
Grand Carnival's July 23rd to August 7th.
That's right, today's the 23rd, goes to August 7th, 5 to 10 p.m. So food booths open up at 5, entertainment, new merch I heard. We're gonna check out if there's new merch. I saw online there's new merch. We just got our boarding pass, and now I see some information here we should probably share, because it looks like some of the rides are closed when Grand Carnival is going on. I don't know if this happened last year or not, but right now Grand Carnival, Wild Mouse, Kaleidoscope, Antique Carousel, and Talon are closed at these hours. I'm assuming because of the parade, but just so everyone knows, pro tip. If anybody's interested, parade starts here, makes a big loop around the central area here and ends at the carousel. So just past the entrance, it looks like there is a booth right here for Grand Carnival where you can get everything that your heart desires for Grand Carnival. Probably the food tasting cards, merchandise, anything you can think of. I'm not sure about the games. I'll have to look up information on the games, but I'm assuming there's maybe some kind of token system, something of that effect, but we're gonna go grab our food tasting card right now. All right, we just got our food tasting card, 10 options to go. I don't know if we're gonna make it back or not before the end of Grand Carnival, but for today, we're gonna do 10 tastings. I remember last year, I don't think we got through all 10, but we're going to try today. There is 6 countries represented here. Where do you want to go first?
Like food-wise, or
where do you want, or do you want to see if they have the shirt?
Okay.
What shirt is it?
Puppy Love?
Yes, they had a Puppy Love Grand Carnival shirt. I saw it online. Let's go find it.
Okay.
I already found some of the new merch. This is the limited edition t-shirt for 2022. And Melody already found her Puppy Love shirt. Are you gonna show us? Grand Carnival. Puppy Love. It's the puppy dressed like a party animal. While we wait for the festivities, we're taking a look at the menu, and there is a menu for the food booths on the back of your food tasting card, so pretty convenient. You can pick out whatever you want. Melody's already picked out her first thing. What is it?
Lasagna Frita?
Fritas, I think. And that's at the Italian booth, which is right there. So we're gonna catch the opening ceremony and run right over to the Italian fair. What, are you just gonna eat everything at the Italian booth? Yes, so taking a look at the Italian options here, I believe the brown butter sage tortellini is new. I don't recall that from last year. Cheese stuffed pasta sauté with pancetta, peas with a classic sage and brown butter sauce, and finished with lemon ricotta. Sounds interesting.
Opening of Grand Carnival! Tonight, you will experience a multicultural celebration filled with food, drink, entertainment, and merriment right here at Dorney Park!
If all of the kings had their queens on the throne, we would
Chester. And this is my newly appointed assistant, Alfie. We will be your masters of ceremony for tonight's entertainment. Now, before I begin the festivities, I'd like to introduce... Is something wrong?
You said you'd like to introduce?
Yes, I did.
Well, there are two of us. Shouldn't you say we'd like to introduce?
Yes, I suppose I should. Now, before we begin the festivities, we'd like to introduce the royal court.
Thank you.
You're welcome. First, from the beautiful stages of Bollywood, we have our Prince of Grand Carnivale. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone, without any further ado, we proudly give you King Carnivale and Queen Carnivale.
Ladies and gentlemen,
boys and girls,
debutantes and noble visitors,
from kingdoms near and far,
welcome to Grand Carnivale here at Dorney Park.
We have one rule, and that's to have fun!
Let's get this party started!
All right, the time has come, my friends. Are you ready for fun? Are you ready for a celebration unlike any other? All unite and join me in counting down to the opening of Grand Carnivale.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, I need something.
Yeah, I thought I would ask you, spice it up.
First up is Italian fare. We're gonna get a taste of the lasagna fritas and the brown butter sage tortellini. The tortellini, like I said, I think is new, so it's gonna be something different. And right behind Melody is the postcards. I had the Junior Travelers again. That was here last year, where kids can grab a card, and then there's crayons down there, and they can color a postcard for each country. Well, it's very loud right here, but it's the only place we can find to taste our food from Italian fare right over there. We waited for quite a while for the lasagna. It was probably a 15-minute wait. So this we're gonna try first because it's probably getting cold. Do you taste like a lemon flavor?
A little bit.
Was it lemon ricotta?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you put that in my mouth?
I don't know. Well, that was a big bite.
It's good.
I think it's a little bland. Yeah, the middle is cold. All right, I found a quieter spot. Melody ran to grab a drink, but yeah, the lasagna fritas was cold in the middle. It had good flavor, but the center was a bit cold. And tortellini had really good flavor, especially with that bacon and the peas. So definitely tortellini over lasagna, only because the lasagna was cold in the middle. And they put big flakes of Parmesan cheese that melts, but because they put the sauce on the bottom, that makes the paper all mushy. So now we can't tell what's mushed up paper and what's cheese. So we're just not eating anything that looks mushy. But we can finish the lasagna anyway. Next up, China Delights, and we are gonna taste the Asian-style banana fritters because everything else, I was tempted by the pork belly on a bao bun, but I want to save some space for the paella in Spain. So bananas it is. So last year, I believe, every time we tried to get this, every booth was out. The Celebration Citrus Twist, the non-alcoholic. It's basically just a bunch of fruit juices mixed together. I don't know if it's carbonated though. I guess we're gonna find out. And then I got the Asian style, basically banana fritters topped with caramel sauce and it looks like sesame seeds. It just smelled like orange juice when I smelled it.
It's really good.
Like, what kind of juice does it taste like?
Orange juice.
Just orange? No.
don't taste any
What about
alcohol.
like pineapple?
Yeah, I think pineapple.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a tropical thing. Can you see the insides?
Yes.
The mushy banana. Smells good. That's good. It's not overly sweet. I don't think the banana might be quite ripe because it's got a little bit of that sour flavor of an unripe banana, but other than that, and that kind of like makes it not too sweet. Because then the caramel adds sweetness, so it's actually pretty good. Alright, next up is India, and they had me at rice pudding. Alright, that looks like some mighty tasty rice pudding. It's the whitest white rice pudding I've ever seen. And there's berries and almonds and some kind of seasoning in there. Do you like rice pudding? Okay. Well, I'm gonna eat it all by myself. That looks really good. And that tastes really good. That's some really good rice pudding. I'm gonna taste it without a berry this time. It's very light, refreshing. Came right out of the refrigerator on a hot day. This is excellent. Thumbs up on India's rice pudding for sure. The King and Queen Carnival are making their rounds through the park, visiting guests, saying hello, kissing babies, shaking hands. Next up is Spain, and here we're eyeing up the paella because that was the best thing last year, so we're gonna put it to the test this year, and a piece of cake. Alright, here's the paella. That looks just like last year, smells like last year. Hopefully it's just as good as last year, because that was the #1 thing from last year. And then a lemon olive oil cake. So it's gonna be super moist, I hope, because it's made with olive oil. We're gonna find out. Right, I'm doing the paella first. I don't see, there's a shrimp. I wanna get a shrimp first. That is just as good as last year. Definitely the top spot so far. Rice pudding just got bumped down to #2 for the festival. This is excellent. Not too spicy, bursting with flavor. Chicken, sausage, shrimp. Can't go wrong. Next up, the lemon olive oil cake, also from Spain. It says house made, but I didn't see anybody making cakes in that booth, so I don't know where it's made. At somebody's house, I guess. But it's lemon, hopefully, topped with strawberries, and it looks like some kind of candied nuts. Flavor's good, cake's dry. I was hoping it would be moist. Maybe it's because it sits out in the hot booth. It's like 97 degrees out. They put some kind of syrup on there. I think this is just a pound cake, and they put lemon syrup on it, and then it soaks it in to give it lemon flavor. I think I learned their trick. It tastes good, but it's dry, so I'm not gonna finish it. Hello. All aboard. No, because they get the exhaust in your face. How about right here? They all look the same. How do you choose? Cedar Creek Cannonball, first ride of the day. Where does this rank on your ride list?
What?
Where does this rank on your ride list?
I like road barley better.
Yes, but is this like second, third? This road
Maybe
rally
third.
is number 1.
Third.
So you like
The middle is
the
the purple one.
Zephyr?
Purple tree.
Okay, so you like the Zephyr better than this one?
Yeah.
I'm the opposite. I like this one better than Zephyr. Only because it's wide open, you can see more, and it doesn't smell as bad. The Zephyr has a very big diesel engine, and I guess maybe because we're out in the open more on this train, like the exhaust isn't as bad, but I like this one better than Zephyr. In the French cuisine booth, and I just noticed they have a stand over there where there's somebody that teaches you how to speak French. That was not here last year. Next up, French cuisine. We are trying the raclette, which I believe they had last year, and the peach galette, because that looks mighty delicious.
Now, we are the Umpadelics.
Okay.
We're the best polka band in Dorney Park today. Yeah!
Peach galette, which is peaches baked in a flaky pastry from the France booth. It looks good. Smell it.
It smells good.
Yummy. So there's no seats around anywhere. It's highly crowded everywhere we go. So we're sitting on rocks in the landscaping, and there's really nowhere to go. We also got a raclette, which is French cheese melted on a garlic baguette and arugula. This was already like 10 minutes before that, so this is now cold. I mean, it's a little warm to the touch. We've abandoned the silverware because we have nowhere to set things, so we're just gonna pick everything up. So one bite made a mess.
It's good.
Like, can you taste the peach really good?
Yeah.
Good, because I can't wait to bite it myself. Alright, last but not least, German specialties. We got the pretzel bites and the Apfelkuchen. And this looks pretty good. They look a little well done.
Amazing that you can do that. And
in just a second, he's going to sing for you. It's pretty incredible what this man can do.
The pretzel looks a little overcooked. But it's all right.
Oui.
Tastes good.
Let's do it.
Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there watching for me. If I could fly like birds on high, then straight to her arms, I would say.
All right, it's approaching the 8 o'clock hour, so we're gonna go into the main good time gifts. Exit to the gift shop, but we're not exiting. We're just gonna check out the Grand Carnivale merch. party. It's a little after 8, so the parade, I believe, starts at 9. But where are we going now?
Road Valley.
Of course. Here it is, road rash. Can I call it road rash? Road rash? I always miss the tunnel when we start out. I got it this time.
Why was you always so slow?
No, no, what do you want to talk about?
What?
We got a long drive ahead of us. Where are we going?
Toward home.
Just jump the track right here. Oh, they trimmed the bushes. You can see the sign now. Yay! All right, we just got off road It's almost 8:30. Got to find our spot for the parade. But before we do, I just wanted to go over the food because it was really loud where we were sitting when we were eating the French food and the German food, so I couldn't really record much. But the pretzels, Melody says were good. I did not try them because they were going to be too filling, and a pretzel's a pretzel. So unless the beer cheese you liked,
Yeah, I really
remember that from last year. The beer cheese is good, and that made the pretzels like worth getting. The other thing from Germany, the apple, however you say it, that was better than the rice pudding. So,
Are you guys YouTubing?
yes.
That's really cool.
Oh, thanks.
What kind of camera?
Do you want to say hi?
Hey!
Do you want to? So we have an ending that we do. Do you want to do the ending for our video?
Yeah, what's...
The apple cake at Germany kicked the rice pudding out of #2 spot. So the paella is still #1. That was #1 last year. That is still the best thing at the event that we tasted anyway. #2 is the apple cake thing. I forget what it's called. I'll put the name down below. Definitely #2. #3 is the rice pudding. So that's the top 3. Another honorable mention is the raclette. You didn't try any of that, but it tasted great, but it was a lot of dough, so I didn't finish mine, and I was already stuffed by the time we ate the French food. But the raclette with the Swiss cheese melted on top and the arugula on the garlic baguette, that was awesome. What was your favorite food?
The lasagna fritter?
The very first thing was your favorite?
Yeah.
That was cold in the middle?
I like the tortellini too.
Yeah. So you're a carb and noodle person?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can't believe this bench was available because the parade comes right from down there. Last year, we sat right on that wall right there, but it was already taken. And then we walked right up here and look, an open bench. Everything else is taken along the route, but this was not. Probably. Yeah, it's a float. right, we're racing through the parking lot. Parade's over. Trying to beat traffic so we're not sitting in the lot for a half hour like we did on 4th of July. But all in all, it was a good night. I think it was definitely better than last year. Do you remember last year?
Huh?
I think the food was a bit better. I like that they had 2 stages. I like they had the second music stage down there by the France and Germany booth. Did you like that?
Yeah.
Because then you had multiple places to listen to music and watch entertainment. So I don't know when we'll be back to Dorney Park because it is summertime. We're very busy. As you saw, Colleen was not with us because she was working. But subscribe below to follow along for more Dorney Park videos, and I'm going to leave it to our Dorney Park friends that we met today to end the video.
That's it for now. Until next time, hashtag